Someday soon, waves will through. Yeah, the space for only two. Someday soon, make your own. Rise with the light to the east of you. Someday soon, I've got it too. Soft thoughts just never do. Someday soon, see the truth. Reunite beneath the blue.
All right, let's get started, guys. All right. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Okay, friends. It is official. We have the evidence of the money printer. This thing is gonna do so much for people. So I had this back test up here for the start of the live stream, and welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome everyone. I'm sorry, but it's very exciting times right now. Welcome to the live stream. If you're one of the lucky few people at the live stream now, you need to know that we're gonna release something very soon that's gonna allow you to make a shit ton of money. Just like an unbelievable amount of money, okay? So that's it. That's the theme for today. We're gonna talk about how to use this, how to make it work. But what I want you to look at here is a backtest for GBP USD on 5-minute time frame. And it is a backtest running since January 2022 until April. Oh, let's modify music a little bit. It's a little bit loud. There we go. That's better. Okay, had to fix that. Basically, guys, with this 5-minute strategy, you will be able to operate like a market maker and very, very easily make money in the markets. And it's really not that hard. It's really not that hard, but you gotta be aware. Bitcoin is a good example here. I mean, this thing was already bullish the entire day, and at this point, you know, you wouldn't really be shorting it anymore. You'd be looking to buy this market. But look at BTC here. Wow, just liquidating everyone. So in our case, you know, if you were looking to make money right now on Bitcoin, we would be buying down here. So we would set up some buy orders, something like this. And then you just wait for the market to come down. And we can do this across multiple markets at the same time. Let's see what's a good amount. Seems appropriate. And what we're really doing here, like the essential of this strategy is, it's not so much trading. This is actually market making. And the whole point of this is that we stop speculating on which direction is the market gonna go. We stop speculating on how far it's gonna go. All we do is that at the extremes in the market, which the algorithm will identify, we put either sell or buy orders. And when someone is that desperate enough to sell to us at these prices, or you know, buy from us at these prices, we have a 75% guarantee of making money. And that means that we are really willing at any time to take these trades as long as the environment is looking right, meaning that as long as we can see everything is looking okay, meaning that, you know, the sell side is not too strong, the buy side is not too strong, but everything is looking just right, we're happy to operate in these circumstances. And by doing this, and this is all you're doing, by doing this, you're able to get an equity curve that looks like this, where it starts at $10,000 in February 22, and it goes all the way up to $50,000 by April 25, 2023. So in this backtest, we have a 76.6% win rate. We have a max drawdown from the top, from the very top of the equity chart to the bottom of $1,400, and we have a total return of $40,000. And this is a 10K account. This is 376 trades. The average duration for the trades is about 2 hours. And the average win is 177, and the average loss is $123. The profit factor is 4.72. And maybe you think this is like some cherry-picked example or something. It's not, okay? This is not a cherry-picked example. This is coming straight out of our Sona backtesting model in Navigator. So these are trades that Sona would have shown. Now, I have more of these. Let me know, guys, which one you want to have a look at. We have Euro USD 5 minute, we have GBP USD 1 minute, we have SPX 5 minute, and we have USD JPY 5 minute. Which one you want to have a look at? Let me know. And let's have a look at the chat meanwhile we're here, if I don't forget. Let's see what we got in the chat. We got Steven, we got Sam, we got Avelsani, Alec Bix, and Kian Sang, and Kuba Lesniak, and PK. Welcome, boys. Oh, Monty want to see GBP USD 5 minute. Well, this is GBP USD 5 minute. This one here. Everyone want to see GBP USD 5 minute. Guys, this is GBP USD 5 minute. The only ones you can choose between tonight that I have available for you is USD JPY 5 minutes, SPX 5 minute, GBP USD 5 minute, GBP USD 1 minute, Euro USD 5 minute. Oh, I forgot to change the title. What a disaster. Hang on. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh no, they killed the music. Can't have that. That's no good. See if we can fix this. The title. It's true. Did forget. April 26th. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. What are we saying? Is this the new machine learning or the old Sona? This is the new extension strategy, reversal strategy on Sona with the existing X mode. Okay, PK wants gold. We don't have gold. I'm sorry. We have SPX, Euro USD. Okay, I think we get 2 votes for Euro USD. We'll do Euro USD. Let's have a look. Euro USD, ladies and gentlemen. Euro USD. And what you can see is a 69.4% win rate. It's not bad at all. Max drawdown $900. Total return $20,000. 336 trades. Average duration 1 hour and 30 minutes. Sharp ratio of 4.2. Average win 129. Average loss minus 111. Profit factor 2.62. It's not bad. It's not bad. So I want to clarify, this is not the machine learning or the AI version. This is the existing X mode. And it's pretty exciting because it tells you a little bit about that if these results are on the existing X mode, think about how good it's gonna be operating this on the Nero mode. And the reason is that because when you're trading like this, we have to keep an eye on our trades, not forget our trades. And the reason is that when we are trading this strategy, let's just put on X mode here for a second and turn off Nero mode. So when we're putting on a strategy, you know, X mode is a great tool. It has done really well, but it had several limitations, you know, which we could not see the past. We could not really see in the past how the market has performed. Not that easily. We have to do a playback to be able to see it. Secondly, it doesn't dynamically update for each candle. X mode was configured in a way that it had a duration or certain levels that had to be met before it would do an expansion or change of the range. And that worked pretty well, but it's, you know, not that well. And that's why the new Nero mode is really, really good, because it allows you to immediately see the past of what happened before, but also how it's evolving right now. So this 5-minute strategy on GBP USD, you know, if it has a 76% win rate on GBP USD, I would say that when you're trading it with Nero mode, you can see 85%, maybe 90% win rate. And the reason for that is because it becomes a lot easier to navigate how to do your market making business with the Nero mode compared to the X mode. And it's really fantastic in this way. I think you guys will be able to see it very fast as well. So back to Euro USD. The whole point is that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, you know, which market we're trading. If it's Bitcoin or it's SPX or it's GBP USD, you're gonna have a win rate between 65 to 80% win rate on these lower time frame, 5 minute and 1 minute. And that's really fantastic, because like in the past weeks, I've been able to, you know, testing the strategy again manually. I've been able to make a ton of money, like a ton of money. Just crazy. And it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. You know, I had several other people I've given access to several other people that's testing it out, and they're making the same results. So you can do this, but what you need to understand is that we need to switch our perspective of trading, you know, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, change that perspective instead to trading 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. And the reason is that the money that is to be picked up in trading, the money that there is to be made massively is in the lower time frames. Because how often have you had a trade which, you know, you got into a trade, immediately goes into profit, and you're like, oh, this is going to be really good, this is going to be a really good trade, and then it turns around and it goes to break even, or even it stops you out. We're not doing that anymore. What we're doing now is that we're getting into trades and we're taking profits as fast as we can, really. And you can do that in, out, every day, and you can do it really well and make a lot of money from it. There's some questions. When is the bot coming? A bot is not going to be out for some time, but we will make a bot. Gabriel asked, if I understand correctly, the results you're showing if you take all Sonar trades on 5-minute GBP USD. Yes, but not all GBP USD trades will get filled. Many of them will not get filled, but this will help a lot using the new Nero mode. It'll be much easier. It'll be much easier for you to get the fills you want and see how the market expands at the same time. Cuba asked, how did you manage to make $7,500 with $500 in a week, like you said last week? The way I managed to do it was really, I just used a lot of leverage. I just took some trades and I really liked them, and I just put on more leverage than you should have. And then you get the results. And you can very easily do that, but you also have to learn that there is a time where the market is consolidating. You know, as a market maker, you make the most money when the market is just going sideways. That's where you make the most money, no doubt. And while the market is just going sideways and is just reversing to its mean, that's where you can really make a ton of money by just trading these levels every time they touch. So you can just put on a position with one lot and get into the position, and you'll make $20 even on a $500. You can make $20 in a second when you get into the position, just by closing the position at a few pips higher. So that is how I did it. I took $500, I leveraged that, and then I took bigger positions, and I just kept repeating that. And obviously you will get burned sometimes when you do this, when the market starts to expanding and it goes out of its consolidation range and it starts expanding, like Bitcoin today. Like, if let's have a look at Bitcoin because it's a good example. So with Bitcoin, you can see here, you could easily have sold these tops multiple times and done really well. But once it starts doing this, you would get caught in a leveraged trade here, and your account will blow up if you don't apply proper risk management. But there's no need to use all this leverage. Like, there's no need to do it. There's really no need to do it. All you gotta do, if you're happy with 5 or 10% a week, which is incredible already, you don't have to over leverage at all. All you have to do is just sit in front of the screen and take the trades. That's all you gotta do. So XJPR, what's the new Sonar strategy? When was that released? This is being released next week. For real. We're gonna release this next week. Our full update is coming out in the first week of May. So for those who's excited to get their hands on this, next week will be your day. And yeah, like Ryan says, 10% a week is incredible. It is incredible. 10% a week is really great. But the problem is that it's easy to get tempted with this algorithm because it is so good. Because of how good it is, you will easily get tempted to take, larger positions than you should have. So the next challenge is going to be to build this AI co-pilot that's going to help you trade and navigate and manage your risk while you're performing your market making operation using the Nero mode. That's going to be the next task. Well, so let's have a look at another backtest. This is SPX. 5 minutes SPX from November 2021 until April 23. We can see we got a 75% win rate, a max drawdown of $544, total return of 27,900. Total trades 480, average duration 1 hour 15 minutes, a Sharpe ratio of 7.39. That's fucking great. Average win 102, average loss 66, profit factor 4.31. So guys, this is what's gonna happen if you take this strategy and you just sit down and you apply it full time. Okay, now of course there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but you're very quickly going to be able to do this and perform so well. Now I think it becomes a lot easier with the Nero mode to do this, but you can totally do it with the X mode on Discovery and on Pro. Nero will have its own plan, and the reason for that is because it's just not really completely ready yet. It's gonna be like an early access plan that you can sign up to if you want, because we're still doing a lot with it, and I'm not exactly sure how this product is gonna end up and what it's gonna end up looking, but I have a new idea that I think is gonna be really sweet. So Nero mode will be its own will be its own, also because there is a limited capacity to how many users we can serve on Neural, because it uses it's like it's like 500 gigabyte it needs or something to do these predictions and make it work. So this is really exciting. I think this is, you know, really, really exciting. We're going to be able to release this. And it's coming soon. Next week. Like, we're preparing, you know, for like a new chapter of Breakfree Trading that's going to be probably the best chapter of Breakfree Trading ever. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm super excited. All right, let's see the comments. Let's see the chat. 10% a week is incredible, yes. And DJ DeRoy in the house. Oh yeah, welcome friends. Matt Carter said he never see the day ask over leveraging. Oh, the problem with over leveraging is that it's just greedy, you know, and it you will get punished for it eventually. But the way I see it is that, like, in my opinion, instead of putting $5,000 into a brokerage account, I much rather put $500 into a brokerage account and then use 10x more leverage on those $500, meaning that my total stop out is $500. That's my account will be zero once I have realized a loss of $500, right? But my total equity is $5,000. That's my total trading account. So I put, but I only take 10% of that and put it in the account at a time. And the reason I do it this way is because it allows me to use more leverage and still not worry about, you know, the account blowing up and whatever. And I found this strategy to be really good because it allows you to make these incredible gains while still limiting your risk. And this is really how I advocate people go about this. Also because that, like, often in your mind, psychology wise, it doesn't matter if you're gonna blow a $500 account or a $5,000 account. Usually when when accounts have blown up for me in the past, it's because, you know, I had a fight with the girlfriend, or I'm upset about something, or, you know, whatever. I had a bad day, or something is impacting me externally that made me do like bad decisions. Like I'm getting into positions too early, you know, like let's say I'm trying to buy these levels down here. Well, if I'm having a bad day, maybe I'll just start buying up here instead of buying where I really should be buying. And all of these different things contribute to, you know, the mistakes that's going to end up costing a lot of money for you. So in my opinion, to make sure and keep yourself in check, the best way is to take 10% of your total trading account, use that as a deposit, and then increase the leverage. Because you will keep yourself in check and you will still be able to reap the benefits when you do really well. That's just my opinion. Okay. Welcome, Ralph. I told you to come to the live stream so we could have a chat about what you're gonna do. So Ralph, what's happening is that Breakfree Trading has been doing an overhaul of our trading strategies, our trading approach, and we really looked at everything that we were doing to find out, well, how can we find a way that people consistently can make money instead of doing all these different things. Originally, you know, when I designed the X mode algorithm, it was to help people trade like a robot, because I knew that these robots existed in the markets. This was 2018. I knew these robots existed in the markets that was making money every time I was losing. And they were really just mean reversion robots. And I knew they were there. So I wanted to build a system that could help us humans to trade like robots. And that was essentially a mean reversion strategy. That was the first version of the Breakfree Trading X mode algorithm, was to trade the extension levels because they had a huge probability of returning to where they came from. And that was very successful. It did really well. And then the problem became figuring out the problem became figuring out when you could take the trades on the extension level and when you could not. And that was really related to the trend. And that's where we started building, you know, the strategy mode. And along with the strategy mode, I also hired a few new employees in 2020. And there were some new ideas to add some more strategies, break, retest, continuation, and other things like this. And we tried to implement it. But the truth was that nothing of anything we have ever added has ever been as good as just trading extensions. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go back to what we know that works, and that we know that works so consistently for people. And we're gonna remove all this stuff that doesn't have like a, you know, a high winning rate or something that we really, you know, are confident in that will make you money, and just focus on this mean reversion strategy that we know based on these backtests performs so well. So that's what we're doing. We're removing all the stuff that doesn't work. We are doubling down on what works. And it's gonna be fucking great. We're gonna remove all this confusion about, is this a good trade? Is this a bad trade? You know, do I trade this or do I not trade this? And it just becomes a more systematic approach of Sonar delivering high quality, you know, extension trades to you. Okay, I saw those more questions. So this will be available on 5-minute mode is not available on 1 minute, and 5 minute is not available on Discovery as usual. You need 1 minute and 5 minute. You have to go to Pro plan, but that's just how it's already set up. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat here. It's getting very busy. Is Neural Pro on it? And I went over this. I don't. So these backtests, just to confirm for everyone, these backtests are using the existing X mode, right? Is using the existing X mode. This. So it's already really impressive results. But I know that with the neural mode, it's just better because it's much easier to operate in it and see what happened in the past and how the market reacted and so on. So I think slowly but surely everyone is gonna move to neural mode. But like, don't discount X mode. X mode is really good. X mode is really good, as you can see. Like, it works really well. There's no problem. It's just that we never been focused on the lower time frames. The lowest time frame we were focused on was 15 minutes, but it turns out that the profit in the 15-minute time frame compared to the 5-minute time frame, 1 minute time frame, it's actually quite large. There's actually a lot more money to be pick up on 5-minute time frame compared to 15-minute time frame, and it's because that a lot of these trades are just in out very quick. Let me see the questions. Gabriel asked, can I explain the bands? Okay, so in the past, we have used this extra indicator down here called RTD, real-time trend detection. But I never really liked the UI too much of it. It's extremely good and functional to tell you the trend and what's happening and so on. And what we have done is that we have essentially integrated it into the bands itself. So these bands now real time show the result of the trend. That's the idea. It's still work in progress, but that is the idea. So for example, right now it's not red up here. It means that we are not in a, market is not in a downtrend. So we're not shorting it up here. But if it was red here, we would be shorting it. But because it's green down here, we are buying it. It's trying to simplify and make it more easy for people what to do. So that is the bands. XPJ is asking, can I get sonar notifications on mobile? Yes, you can. We have SMS alert, email alert, also push alert, so no problem. This is day trading Forex. It's not really trading anymore. It's market making, okay? That's really what this is. This is market making. And market making is not the same as trading. I mean, they are, you know, it's like apples and oranges. They're both fruits, but they're two different things. And that's important to remember. Because a lot of times, I mean, when I found myself giving back a lot of profit in the market, it's usually because I get into a trade and then I think it can go much higher. You know, I get very bullish on Bitcoin or something, and I think it can go much higher than it, you know, what it really can. And that just, you know, it just means I stay in the trade and there's so much profit, and then it turns around and comes all the way back down to my entry, and I lose all that potential profit. So that is, you know, that is really where market making is much more raw. It's like we're getting into trades and we'll get out the trade like almost immediately. We'll take profit as soon as we can. As soon as we have like a decent amount of profit, we'll take it. But I am really impressed with how well it works on Forex, you know, like it's really fucking good. It's really good. So you can see we got SPX here. We got a red band here. That means that we are looking to sell up here. And we're not looking to buy really. Ryan asks, why do you call it market making? I call it market making because that's what it is. Market making is an activity, you know, market making is like the backbone of trading. Market makers, what they do is that they provide a market that other people can trade. So if someone is looking to buy something or looking to sell something, the market maker will be like, okay, you have an iPhone, your iPhone is worth, let's say $1,000. I, as a market maker, I'm willing to buy it for $800, or I'm willing to sell it to you for $1,200. And the reason I'm willing to do that is because the real value of that phone is $1,000. So if I buy it for $800, I know I can sell it on the public market for $1,000. And the same way, if I sell it on the public market for $1,200, I know I can buy it back for $1,000. And that's not really so much to do with trading. That's much more just like a business. It's just a business where we are buying something cheap and we're selling it more expensive, and we're doing it really quick. And in financial markets, this is happening everywhere. And these are the guys that's always been taking your money and you know, extracting money from this is what people have been doing in the financial markets to consistently make money for the past 40 years. Market making. And that's what it is. And that's where the money is. I'm starting more and more to realize that so much of this stuff in trading with like Elliott waves and candles and all of this stuff is just like it's not effective at all. And what it does is that it creates all this confusion for participants in the market, people who trade. It creates all this confusion that makes them do things that's really fucking stupid. And when these people are doing stuff that's really fucking stupid, that's where we have an opportunity to make money. So we are trading against everyone else, and we're not even playing the same game as them. All we're waiting for them to do is to make a mistake where they do something stupid, and we can say with very high confidence that they're making a mistake right now, and we can let them make that mistake into us, and we'll be able to benefit and profit from it. That's what we're doing. You are not creating the volatility as a market maker. You are reducing it, okay? You're reducing volatility as a market maker. The way you reduce volatility as a market maker is that, let's say that SPX is gonna dump down here, right? If SPX is gonna dump down here and we have an order here ready to buy it, it means that we are putting in liquidity in the market that someone else can sell into. So we are actually helping making the marketplace, we're helping making the market a more efficient environment for people to trade, where they can trade at a better price. Because if I didn't have my order here, then this guy would have to find one extra lot of SPX somewhere in, somewhere. And of course, one lot is not a lot. But imagine that this is 1,000, right? So as a market maker, where you're dealing big liquidity in these markets, that's where you really reduce volatility. So what we are going to do, what's going to happen as a result of this army of Breakfree traders that's going to be market making, is that overall we're going to reduce market volatility. That's what's going to happen. How are the backtest results for SPX 5 minute? This is SPX 5 minutes. Alec is right. Gabriel is right. We're doing the same. We're doing the same as market makers. It's just very easy with our algorithms now to know where you should be doing it and where you should not be doing it. Like, the difference between what we're doing and a real traditional market maker is that a lot of times a market maker has a contractual obligation to provide a certain amount of liquidity on a specific market according to their contract. So that means, if you have a market and you need someone to market make, like, let's say that you want to open a broker, you want to open a forex broker, and you have Euro USD. Well, then you need a market maker to operate on that market to be able to provide liquidity, so your clients can buy and sell in that market. And as they buy and sell in that market, the market maker will take on those positions and offset them in a different market. The difference is that they have a contractual obligation that they have to do it, and they have to do it a certain amount all the time. We are not under the same contractual obligation, meaning that whenever it's not suitable to market make anymore, like we cannot make money anymore, we just stop doing it. And that's the difference between us and a contractual market maker. We are not forced to keep providing liquidity when it's not suitable anymore, meaning that when the algorithm tells us that, hey, this is not going to be profitable anymore, we can just stop doing it. We can go to a different market and we can do it. And that's really the amazing thing. All right, let's see what else we got. We have USD JPY 5 minute. 67.8% win rate. Max drawdown 1500. Total return 1900. 224 trades. Average duration 2 hours 49 minutes. Sharp ratio 5.6. Average win 194. Average loss 144. Profit factor 2.8. Okay, let me see if I missed some. God, this chat is getting busy. Let me see if I missed something. Gabriel asked us if the band colors change. Yeah, they changed. Depending on the trend, they change the color. How strong the trend is. if you miss any trades that will that will mess up your win ratio, is there any way to auto place trades in the future? We're gonna auto place trades. He just asked, does the accuracy of having result in different market season? I'm not sure what you mean, but this is just like, there's no filter on this. This is how it comes out of Sona. Okay, so these are the same trades you see in Sona. Goldeneye asks, is this based on inner circle trading concept? No. Inner circle trading concepts, I'm not saying it's a scam, but it's definitely not even close to this, okay? Like it's not the same. It has nothing to, they're using some custom trading strategy, whatever. We're not doing that here, okay? What we're doing is that we're doing market making. Okay, if you trade our strategy, you will be taking money from inner circle traders. I guarantee you. Will Neural Mode be available for companion stake coins? Yes. Neural Mode Pro and Discovery will be available in the future by staking your coins on Companion. We have a little bit of work to do. We need to integrate Companion as a lock-in to Navigator. We will do it.
I'd like you to imagine this version of you.
Oh, BTC coming down. Would be very, very nice to buy it here. So you can see that since I placed my trades in the start of the stream 30 minutes ago, it has already changed. Like we already have new levels. So what we want to do now is we want to adjust to this change. And yes, of course, guys, of course, we're going to try to find a way to make this happen so you don't have to do it manually. Of course, we're going to do that. Just give us a little bit of time. Okay. On this backtest, are all the interest the same amount? Yes. All interest are the same amount.
You're right here with this version of you. To see things as they really are. This version of you looking at you. You looking back. This version of you welcoming you.
These are good tunes. Some good music.
This version of you saying yes.
As you can see, we still have a little bit of work to do. I'm not sure why
I'd like you to
this model is doing this. It's very bearish. It's very bearish on SPX. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Guys, this is gonna change everything for you. Like shifting your mind away from trading into market making instead, like it's gonna do so much for you. And you will very easily see the results. You'll see it on the first day. Fuck it, I'm willing to give people like a money back guarantee on buying. If you're just executing as I showed you on 1 minute, 5 minute, and you don't make the same money the first month that you paid for the subscription, you'll get a refund. But if you just go on 5 minute, 1 minute, you find these strong trending markets, either direction, either, you know, either going down really strong or going up really strong. You find those and you trade the 5 minute and the 1 minute time frame. You're gonna see that you'll do really well. Let's see. Let's have a look at this market. What do we have? GBP, JPY, uptrend, uptrend. Let's try to buy it here. Something like this, 0.5, 3% risk, that's fine. We'll repeat it here. We'll repeat it here. And then we'll actually keep buying this all the way down to here. Guys, you know, I'm so excited about this because I feel like for the first time since I put the X mode algorithm together in 2018, I feel like we have like a real update that's gonna empower you and give you an ability to extract money from these markets with ease. And I think once you try this, you will understand that this is like the way to go. And you'll also start to understand that what everyone else is doing is just like completely fucking stupid. Like it's like you understand why trading doesn't work for people. And it's because that they're all trying to do the same shit that doesn't work. Oh, look at that. The strategy mode just popped up. So it's so exciting that we can deliver this to you guys and you'll be able to see the results. Well, Gabriel asks, you're trading the extension zones without stop loss. Well, the stop loss, here's the thing. Even if this market here starts to go a lot more down, like into here, I will buy all the way down to pretty much 1 hour support. And that's a new strategy itself that we're working on, because basically you're going to be buying a small amount here and you'll be doing this all day. You buy here a small amount in and out of this very quick. But if it keeps going down here in a very deep fashion, you'll keep buying, and here you will take a position that is let me think, about 10 times the size that the position you're buying here. The stop loss, the real stop loss is here. The real stop loss for us engaging with this market is here at extension 2 on 1 hour time frame. These trades you saw in the backtest, these trades are done with the existing 1:7 ratio, 1.7 to 1 ratio. So it has stop loss. Like, don't worry, this is just like a normal Sona trade, just like you see the ones coming in, just like these. But this new version, this new strategy that we're creating, I think you'll see it's pretty exciting, because essentially it's a 1 minute strategy. It's a 1 minute strategy where you're going to be trading basically these bands, but you'll also be trading this band. You'll be trading this band, this band, and this band. you're not going to be like, don't worry about margin calls, because you're not going to get margin calls if you just scale your positions accordingly. Like up here, we're buying about 5% of our total position size. 5% here. Here, down here, we are buying 40%, and here we're buying 30%. Here we're buying about 20%. This is 5%. And the reason is that we, you know, all day you'll be able to sit in these positions and trade. You'll see now. We'll just put a target on this, like that. See if we can get a fill. So you saw that tiny bounce we just had here to here. That would be a trade. And that's really what we're doing. You can see here again, you buy here, you sell here, you buy here, you sell here, you buy here, you sell here. And you're just repeating this all day. And if it's, you know, if it's a red band, then you're selling. Sell, 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 sell. But the thing is that sometimes these markets will completely overextend, like Bitcoin today, right? You look at Bitcoin. You look at Bitcoin, you can see like how extreme this was today. But you also see that we wouldn't be selling it because the uptrend is intact. There's no downtrend, so we're not looking to do market making, you know, on the ask side if there's no downtrend. Then we're only doing it on the bid side. We're only buying if it's a green cloud. That's the idea. Jonas asked how to do the TP. So you just click here, drag it up, release, and for the stop loss, you do it opposite direction. Like this. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be very, very exciting. Like, Breakfree Trading is about to take a massive leap, and you're gonna see a lot of people. So I have a, you know, those people who has really stuck with Breakfree Trading throughout the times, appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Please be kind to the new people that's gonna come in. Like, many of you have not seen, you know, how Breakfree Trading grew in 2020 from like 100 paying users up to like thousands, and it just went like this. And I think we're gonna see the same this time. And you know, just try to be kind and help the newbies if you want, because I think we're gonna see a lot of people come in. Hitesh is asking, do I have a training video? So that's the next step. I'm gonna do a new academy. I will do a new academy for you guys. A good one this time. So yeah, there will be training. There'll be training how to do this. But the goal is to make something so good that it's really easy to see what you have to do. So you can see here AUD USD. We want to do a short up here. Running out of time, my friends. Running out of time. Like I'm surprised like how fast time is running right now, because we're just working non-stop all the time, and every morning I wake up like 7 and I'm just like, okay, let's get to work. It's really exciting. I haven't been this happy in a long time, you know. So I'm really excited we're going to be able to send this out to everyone. What is going to be the price for the new algorithm? But what do you think should be the price? What is a fair price? Now here's the thing, a lot of times, you know, you're not gonna get the entry you want, and that's just the reality. So what I'm focused on right now is that how do we build a new sonar for neural mode that makes it easy, you know, gives you a good overview of the available markets that you want to keep an eye on, so you can quickly switch between them, and you know where to focus your attention. But if we could get an entry here on AUD USD, it looks very nice. Looks very nice. I'm not sure it's going to be the case. What is GBP USD doing? Yes, Deluzzi, you will be able to pay with companion coins. That's the goal. Oh, so much easier. It's getting late, guys. Get your final questions in the chat or comments or whatever you want to do. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, put a comment, you know, just do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. Okay, let me check the chat here. Training video is coming. What is the price? You'll see the price. Yes, this strategy, neural mode, will be separate from Pro. and separate from Discovery. It's just not really ready fully yet. It's gonna be like an early access plan. There's gonna be a limit on how many people that can get it in the beginning. And we have to do this because the infrastructure we need to run this thing is pretty heavy. So yeah, David Evans, the goal here is to build Companion to allow people to log into Navigator and use their stake Companion tokens to access the algorithms. That's like the initial idea we have right now, how to get some stuff going for Companion. But don't worry, Companion will be fine. Companion will be fine. I know it doesn't look so well right now, but it will be okay. Like the impact of these developments we have made in the past months that we're gonna launch into May, it's gonna help a lot with everything. So just stay tuned, guys. And thanks for coming to the live stream. And I'll see you again next week, I guess. And yeah, I'm pretty confident that next week, this whole update will go live. Have a good Wednesday, guys. And stay tuned. I mean, look at these results. They're so fucking good. Just wait. Wait till you get your hands on this. Take care.